Okay, there we go. Holy. Apologies, I'm very late. I'm very late today. I apologize. I went and saw my my alma mater, my high school's marching band, for the first time in a very long while. So, yeah, I was already planning for this to be a later stream, but I didn't expect it to go like basically. I was getting in my car to come back at like say 9:30. I live close to my my old high school, so it wasn't like it's not a long drive. But hi Naroctum, hope things are well. Yeah, it's like I was expecting to start stream. The expectation was that I was gonna get home. Originally, the original plan was I was going to get home around 7. That was what the thought was I'd get home around 7, be ready for stream at my normal time, and then but the show's actually going to go until like 8:45. I'm like, okay, well, I can move stream back to 10 to 9, and okay, 9 to 12, that's a midnight, to midnight, 3 hours. That's not bad, cut stream a little short, but that's okay. But yeah, I had to get home and get settled and hit the bathroom and all this other stuff and get ready. And I was, it's 10 o'clock now, so it's like, okay, realistically, I have 2 hours, so today's gonna be shorter, but that's okay. Because I would go longer, but I have an appointment in the morning, like 9 o'clock in the morning, so I don't have the means to extend stream tonight longer than I would desire, than like midnight, realistically. And even then, I kind of wonder if I'm going to be able to sleep. I had the worry that I worried that I would just make a cup of coffee and just like, pass through. Which I don't think is a wise decision, but it's one of those things where I don't know. It was interesting because I find myself anxious when I'm near my high school. I don't even think it's because high school wasn't a particularly anxiety-inducing thing. I think it's just that it's a mental disconnect because it's been so long since I've been near my high school that being like on the grounds again feels very odd, especially because the whole place is kind of changed. There's a new stadium and all that stuff, and there's other stuff that's happened. So it's like it's a very different thing now. I need to check something really quick. Wait a minute. Hang on a step. Hang on. Let me go back really quick. I'm pretty certain I did... This is just me being persnickety, but I'm pretty sure I did some grinding, so I'm kind of confused why I hit continue, and I know I saved. That's why I'm like... Did I lose a bunch of grinding and I didn't know about it? Or... No, I hit continue again. God... I hit continue instead of load game because I think that's the problem. Go back. God dang it. This is what I get for starting a stream much later, is that I find out only when I don't have the mental faculties to handle it that I might have not saved properly and lost a bunch of progress. That would be very upsetting. Let's find out. Because I had done some grinding work off stream to try and help out our problem. Specifically, I just wanted abilities. Load. Okay, let me do load then. Maybe that's the problem. Load. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, that looks right. Why does continue put you at the wrong point? That's weird. I wonder if I've lost other stuff to that then. Because continue's clearly going for continue's going for a checkpoint. Oh my god, I'm now it's like hitting me. How many times have I lost progress because that continue thing doesn't work as intended? I'm like kind of wondering now if I should be loading my game like this every time, because that seems worrying now. But yeah, I did end up leveling up, but the big thing was that I had gained the summons. That's what I really wanted, was the summons. Because the summons are the most important part of this, because we do get some better... It's mainly about the stat lines, in my opinion, but... Okay. Alright, we're good now. But yeah, so we have... I mainly worked on abilities off stream, because I wanted certain abilities for later. and also stuff like getting level up and ability up on everybody. So we're doing good now. Okay. I think I also equipped weaker weapons while I was... Yeah, I did. Okay. I know that I think Rune Tooth is the one that that somebody mentioned last time that was a good one for this particular fight. Because it does poison. Which I think I have add status effect on Zidane. I think I do, at least. I'll double check. Add status. Yes, I do. Okay. So I could realistically equip Rune Tooth on Zidane for the boss fight. It will do less damage, but the poison is good. I think that was me. Yeah, I think that was. I think that was you. And then, so we'll go up. We'll probably get some more fights on the way up. So we'll get some time to work on some stuff. But yeah, so I think today, if we can just get out of this castle, I think that's a reasonable. I think that's a reasonable goal. I think if we can get out of here today, however that takes, I think that will be a good thing. Because this castle has been. This castle has plagued me. But yeah, I went and saw my high school's marching band. I was asked to go by a good friend of mine, and I got to see my nephew, and it was very nice. It was a good time. I got to have I always have fun when I go out and do stuff. I know it's just for me, it's always like I have to plan and get myself to go places, and that's always a little. I think it's a lot tougher for me now than it was when I was younger, but I always was a planner. I really prefer to plan things out rather than specifically go for like just impulsive stuff. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is summon. I could summon Shiva. Maybe that'll be good. I don't actually know how good this is. Diamond Dust. Now that move I'm aware. I know of. Oh, pretty good. I have learned about how if you knock out a Garrus before it can rise, it can put Rise on the on that gargoyle. It does end the fight immediately, and you get the credit for both specifically. That's kind of cool. Ow. Yeah, I did get a little bit more acquainted with the combat system in this game when I was doing my off-stream grinding, and oh my god, I think it's funny though, because I feel like one of the modern problems for I think a lot of players is when animations or like turn orders take longer. Because it used to be a real flex that you could have longer animation loops at a certain point, right? And nowadays, people really wanted things to be snappy. And I started noticing it myself when I was looking at how my tendencies with this game are. That I get a little bit, persnickety with the game because of how things. Oh, that's right. Okay, well he's petrified, so that sucks. He doesn't get any experience. We are going to need to unpetrify our boy there. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Unfortunately, Zidane is dead. And somehow he can run around in the overworld. How does he do it? Imagine being petrified, but just like, he just slides around. He just kind of looks like, he looks like how I imagined the original Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics moved. Because I used to think that they just slid around places. They didn't walk anywhere. Even though they make walking noises, it's still like, I just thought it was funnier if they... Like, Pootis Engage slid everywhere. Stony telekinesis. They look like the statues from Elden Ring, the cat statues. They start sliding around at you. You know what? We should try all the summons. How about Leviathan? I'm gonna save Bahamut for the actual boss fight, because I want to see what it does. Whoa. But yeah, the marching band is a little bit smaller than when I was in high school, but they did some great stuff. I think their show was good. They're a show marching band, so they do like competitions. It was very cool. It was very fun. I had a good time. It's also nice seeing my teachers, because it felt odd seeing everybody's gotten so much older. I'm grateful that none of them feel like they've gotten old, though. I think I've mentioned this, oh god, that is... Okay, the video... I just realized the audio for this is peaking really hard. Hang on. Hey. That was peaking really badly. Holy crap. But the, Well, that's the... It's sort of a weird distinction I make, is that I've seen many people get older, but it really takes a diminishing of spirit when you start getting old, you know? Like, the way I would describe it is when you see somebody when you see one of those old geezers who yells at things for just being different, and they grumble and mutter, and they don't really like being out and doing things just because it's not the way that they did it. That's old. But someone just getting older means that they're getting experience, and it feels like they've really learned some things. I think that's getting older. My objective in life is to never get old, because that's really the important thing. Made air fried tater wedges for the first time today. It was yummy. Oh, that sounds good, man. That does sound really good. I'm curious. I would be very happy if I had air fried potato wedges. That's really good, man. Jeez. I'm gonna be thinking about that now. Where does this go again? To the left. Where does this go? I actually don't think I went up here and checked things. I always checked everything. Ha. I was correct. I did not check everything. You know what? Worth it that I went and checked. Here. No. I just realized. It did occur to me now that I haven't actually... I don't think I've checked all this out, so... Wait, to the right. Okay, go back. I did not check everything last time. Okay. Probably good that I went through and actually checked. That's good. Good job, ODaM. I feel accomplished knowing that I actually checked everything. I'll have to find a way to that other box, but that's okay. We can wait on that. Cut up potatoes, add sesame oil, salt, and white pepper. Oh, that sounds really nice, actually. I can imagine... I know that my proclivity would probably be to use... Actually, sesame oil just would be really good. I don't think I would replace with olive oil. I think that's just good. Yeah, like that recipe, just do that. Easy peasy, go for it. It does just sound really good right now. Jeez. Ah, I see. They're giving us weaker weapons so that we can handle... Yeah, because now we have a bunch of weak weapons to take in. I'll use the broadsword instead, because that's a lot lower damage. Unfortunately, the lower the damage, the better we do in the particular boss fight we're in, which that still feels very counterintuitive to me. I think it's specifically that it feels counterintuitive to lower your stature. You know, like it just doesn't feel quite like it makes sense. Because the damage still goes higher, but whatever. Alright, we got this one. So we have to go get the 4 mirrors, and then... So we get the mirrors. Mirror. Alright, so we have all 4 mirrors. Now we can go fight the boss fight. Alright, cool. I'm out of here. Well, it looks like we got what we came for. Let's go. Stare at that mirror for a long time. Anything interesting? Like Hilda said, those things on the wall must have something to do with the seal. Let's think about that later. Let's get out. Oh, we need to get out. Okay, so now we fight the boss fight. Meow. Energy to Terra. So we have to fight Taharka. Alright. So now we fight Taharka. Hopefully we can make this a little bit faster than last time and how we had to struggle. So we'll make do. I think this will work out just fine. Okay, steel. I'm gonna summon Bahamut right away and see what happens. Attack. Dragon, Rice's Wind. We'll get that regeneration. Mega Flare! As we looked at, I'll avoid a couple other seasons by emphasizing what I had. Oh, that's really good, though. It sounds really nice. Toll. I see. That's a good dragon. That's a really good looking dragon. I'm going to turn the audio down a little bit because it looks like it's peaking. It's peaking on the game side. That is loud. Holy crap. Why is it so loud? Oh. My goodness, it is. It looks like it's very loud. I don't know. I didn't even see the damage. I was too focused on trying to fix stream. God dang it. I love Bahamut. It looks really sick. It is a very cool dragon. I am a sucker for good dragons. I think when you design a really good dragon, I will be there. 100%. Because I just like cool dragon. Blizzaga. Okay, we probably should... Can I actually do Lancer now? Maybe? Maybe? 9 and 10 now, I love. After the Meow. Hi, Neo, how's it going today? Hope you're doing well. It's been a little bit. How are you doing? Yeah, it's funny because a lot of my tendencies for stream I actually picked up from different experiences in marching bands because, like, one thing was from competition shows, I would actually, because we would listen to the notes from the judges. OG Tax only had a PNG of Bahamut. I feel that feels so sad. we only get PNG. Jump. Much here and there. Well, that's good. Still good that things are things are going. All right, can I poison Taharka, or is the game going to make me ask politely for it? Let's see. Actually, let's do... I could do Reflect right now, maybe. And we do Reflect on Steiner. I'll do Reflect on Steiner, and we'll see what happens. I feel like this game, it's like, there are some things that I'm really, really into, and there are other things where I'm kind of like... I'm still struggling a little bit with some of the gameplay implications, but it's working out. Okay, I know he's compact right now. I think that's the problem. But I don't really know how to stop that, so... Not really much of a thing I can do about that. Dagger. Back. At least this seems to be going better this time, but I have no idea. I have no earthly clue. Dragon, Rice's Wind. Yeah, I have no clue if this is going well. It definitely feels like this is a fight that is... It feels like it's better this time, because we're actually doing damage, but... I have no idea. It does feel like... I do feel like landing poison on him seems to be a very rare thing. So I'm hoping that it lands, but if it doesn't, then we'll just make do. It's fine. I'll just have to make do, but... Okay, how do I get him out of this? How do I get you out of... How do I get you out of... How do I get you out of compact? He does not want to leave it. And I can't hit him with magic because we have no magic. We have this, but you know what I mean. Could try hitting him with Shiva. Maybe that'll get him out of there. Just try it out. At this point, we're just trying stuff. Let's see. About Lucky 7. I don't know. We'll just try stuff. During Sunday's Dragoon, I'm enjoying the chatter's first reactions to Feybrand and Regal. Feybrand is actually just really sick. Overall. I feel like the dragons in Dragoon are really fun because they are just fascinating. They're fascinating subversions of the dragons that we have in media. And that's really neat. Why is this nerd taking no damage? What is his deal? I can't really force him out of this. Open. Okay, now he's back to it. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, now he's taking some damage. I guess we just had to hit him enough times. How does that do nothing? What? I am not very sure that the game knows what it's talking about when it comes to the damage thing. Because I've reduced everybody's damage pretty far down. So I don't really know why it's still doing less damage. Seems like Steiner's the only one who actually does damage. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. I guess Zidane, it makes sense because Rune Tooth is a pretty high strength weapon, but I don't know. It feels very odd. I am uncertain what the deal is. But we're making it work. We're at the very minimum, we're doing damage, so I'm not going to complain too much. I'll complain a little bit. They just beat the Divine Dragon of Void, and I'm here just chuckling. Oh, man. Divine Dragon was a fun one. That was one of those funny ones where I just lost outright. I relied too heavily on the Dragoon form. Alrighty. Hopefully, I think we're winning right now. I think we're doing good. Rune Tooth is not doing its job. I probably should have stuck with the dagger. I feel like I should have stuck with the dagger just because at this point it seems like my damage output would have just been better. But I think raw damage is fine. But hey, Bubs, how's it going today? Holy crap! Hi, welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Holy crap! Hi. Ooh. I've only been streaming for a little bit today. I have. Ooh. We're back to this, though. Let's shout out Bubs. There we go. Oh, hey! More Castlevania. How is it today? How are things going over there? Hope everyone's doing well. I am ODaM. I make many things. I am currently playing Final Fantasy IX. I started stream very late. Still struggling with the big guy. Thankfully, I only just started stream because I was started very late today, unfortunately. Finished the randomizer. Hey! Most excellent. That's really good. Yeah, thankfully we have not been here long. I was out kind of late, much later than I anticipated, because I went to a thing, and I was not expecting to be home so late, but I was able to get back home and still set up stream, so things are good. I felt it was nice to be out and about. Fair enough. Yeah, it was good though. I was happy to. It's nice when I get a chance and a reason to go out and do something. Because I think sometimes my social anxiety it's weird because it flip-flops very rapidly. If I'm around people I know, I have no social anxiety. If I'm around people I don't know, like 100% people I don't know, and I'm in a place I know I'm supposed to be, I have no social anxiety. But there's that small spot in between those two that is basically when I'm in a place where I know some people, but not everybody. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be, and I feel out of place. My social anxiety, like, skyrockets. Which is funny, because I was going to my... Oh, I get that. Yeah, it's like, I don't get anxious in social scenarios very often. I think specifically it's returning to a place that I do not have the context for anymore. Which I was going to my high school to see the marching band again, to see how they're doing. And it's interesting because I noticed how much more anxious I was returning to that place than I went with my brother to go help him set up, and he's starting another job, and it's like I went to help him set up something, and it was like none whatsoever. That should remind me of something in my past. It's just like, but it's like, I go to my old high school, I feel like hyper anxious because it's like, oh, this is a place I'm no longer tethered to the same context with. But I go to a different school so I can help my brother out, and I'm like, it's whatever. I know I'm allowed to be here. It's like, it feels like it's detached context. It's fascinating. I wonder if there's if it's a common thing for everybody. Is it like a thing that people have where... I think returning to a school feels very strange. I mean, I haven't been back to my college since I graduated, so I'd probably get the same feeling if I walked around campus, I think especially if I was in, maybe kinda. It's like, if I went back to my college campus, like, oh, hey, he's dead. Well, we've already done a good job today. My goodness. I know this is gonna have no experience, but that's okay. The AP was worth it, that's good. So we actually learned Bahamut. 8,000 gil. That's okay, that's okay. One is all is one. You'll never break the seal. Wow, he got turned into a JPEG. Oh. I don't know why it just... somebody getting squished on a dimension is just very funny to me. I don't know, it just kind of hit me like, man, we turned... It kind of reminds me of that bit in Legend of Dragoon when I said, did they turn my wife into a JPEG? And she died. Rose got turned into a PNG and just died. It was terrifying. It was very funny, but it was also perturbing, to say the least. But it's something I actually realized I've been working with in my horror game, is that when you detach the context of a place and you simply have the environment without the... Hey, yeah, dude, nice job. Hey, I'm happy that we did good today. We made major strides over last time, so this is excellent. We've already made major strides in making up for last week's shenaniganery. But I noticed that a lot of horror for me is that feeling of... It's like almost like a feeling of loss. I was like, I could go on my stream late, so I need to get to bed. Well, thank you so much for stopping in, Bubs. Thank you for trusting me with your community. I do appreciate seeing you again. So, get some good sleep, and I hope that we get to see each other again. Oh, really quick, what levels are you? I believe I'm in the 40s right now. I think Zidane is 48. Dagger's 43. Steiner's, I think, 41. I know Freya's also pretty up there. We can double check at the menu really quick here. What's on the menu? All right, I'll stop really quick and make sure we actually get to see the levels. Okay, 49, 45, 40. Okay, I was off by a little bit there. Okay. This is the current levels of these party members. Want to know where you are compared to my game? Ah, I see. Yeah, I know that the only problem right now is that my other party members are very underleveled by comparison, which does kind of feel bad, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Okay, Dagger, I am going to change, because we got Bahamut now, so I can change that out. I think I want to give her the Beret, maybe? No, the Kakusha, probably. Trying to think. Probably the... Oh, no, the Gold Choker. This will be good. Alrighty. Very cool. Alright, let's continue. Yeah, I'm in Mount Gulag and more than 10 levels under you. Ah, I see. Okay. That would make some sense. I think the tough thing right now for me has been... I will say, I did have to... But to be fair, I did also have to grind a little bit because I was not moving. I've played this game a lot. Yeah. I think when you know the systems very well, you can kind of make up for lower levels, from what I see. It's something true in a lot of games. If you know the game, you know kind of like the minimum threshold for leveling, but you also know... I have been told I'm very underleveled compared to most people. Yeah, it's like, well, when you know a game very well, you know what the minimum thresholds are for certain areas. And you also know what characters to bring, so you're not really struggling against certain enemies because you're able to make usage of weaknesses and different functionalities. It would fall for such a childish trick. How clever. We must have activated the trap when we reach the top. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Let's go. They're waiting for us outside. Okay, question. Can I actually jump in that hole? Or specifics on mechanics? Yeah. I think it is one of those things where when you know a game well enough, it actually makes it so you do less work. I also know where the best gear is. Freya and Garnet have their ultimate weapons. Yeah. That's also part of it too, is that if you know where everything is and you know how to reach it, it is also a lot easier. Like, when I play, the one I'm thinking of for me is if I play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, I know exactly how to build some of the best decks in the game because I know what cards to look for and I know generally what I need in order to make something work, like make the game work the way I need it to. And I think that comes with experience, with wisdom. And the more you play a singular game, I think you get a lot of that knowledge kind of gathered. It is something that I think at times blinds developers, because developers who also know their game very well actually have a lot of blind spots when it comes to development, because they'll end up inadvertently not seeing when they've missed a piece of the puzzle. Like when they've missed like a particular problem, or they don't really see what is happening in the game from the perspective of somebody who is brand new. Because how could they? It's one of those things where it's actually very hard to see those sorts of things from the outside once you've learned something enough. It also happens to people who play a game so long that they end up inadvertently kind of learning themselves out of the ability to see a game for the first time. And it's fascinating when you see it happen. You know, when you're watching somebody play a game and they know it so well that they kind of forget how to approach the game from like the eyes of a beginner. Alrighty, there we go. We'll swap back out because I'm pretty sure we're going to be outside this castle before we need to do any more fighting. Hopefully. I hope. If I have to do any more battles, please let it be outside of this castle. That's all I ask for. Alrighty. We done here? Hey, sorry to keep you all waiting. Came out first, Sedan. What happened to Amarant? Oh, the shortcut is open. He was waiting for us at the top and left as soon as we got there. Thought he took off. He's still inside. Oh, he probably fell in one of the traps. You guys wait here. I'm gonna go look for him. Alright, let's go see if we can find him. Oh god, okay. God dang it. Re-equip the dagger. Give me the dagger. God dang it. The shortcut is open. Anyway, I gotta get going for reals now. Later, chat. Enjoy the game. Thank you for stopping in. We do have the shortcut. This is good. I hope everyone's ready for me to try my best. Let me see if I can find him. Where did he go? Amarant. Where is he? Okay, we gotta go look for him. Where did my boy go? He is my favorite. He is kind of my favorite character. I want him back. I would like my boy back, please. Where is he? Where is my boy? I don't know why I say it like that. Just sounds very silly. Where is my boy? Boy. Alrighty, where did he go? Oh, there's an ad break. Weh. Alright, the ad break will happen, but hopefully we don't find anything important while I'm in the middle of the ad break. Alright. Not the intended boy. The intended boy. I feel like it's funny when it's like intended boy. The unintended. I feel like unintended boy is the weirdest way to refer to any child. I'm just thinking of unintended boy. Unintended boy, howdy. Where is he? In the hole? He'd have to be in the hole, right? It's kind of the only place I can think of that he would be, realistically. It's either he's in the hole or there's another hole somewhere. There's... Who's there? Oh god, where is he? Where is he? You know, I just realized he probably re-equipped... I don't know why I'm just thinking now that he re-equipped all of his best weapons while he was in here alone. Oh, hey, Amarant. So, Dan, why'd you come back? Amarant, what happened to you? Answer my question. Told you we might be enemies next time we meet. Or did you come back to mock me? You say some strange things. The guys outside told me you hadn't come back yet. That's why I came here looking for you. We didn't have to do anything with each other anymore. You don't have anything to gain from this, or do you? Don't understand you. I don't understand the way you think. Here's what I have about what I have to gain. You need help right now. Game. Here's what I have to gain. You need help right now. You don't care. You're willing to put yourself at risk to save me. Come on. We've helped each other many times since we joined forces. You're a part of the team. That's all that matters. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I can't just walk away. It goes against my nature. That's what being part of a team means. Isn't it? Aw. Come on, that's enough talk. Let's get out of here. I feel like Amarant, unironically, is, like, very rapidly becoming one of my favorite characters, and it's strictly because of the fact that he is genuinely probably one of the... He's probably one of the coolest characters in the game. And a lot of it comes down to... He clearly has the ability to care a lot for other people. Well, it's going good, Julian. How you doing? We're doing good right now. We did beat that boss fight we were stuck at last week. Today is going to be a bit of a shorter stream, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Alrighty. Agaris. And Agaris. We'll try and knock him out before the fight actually starts, as it were. Never mind, he started the fight. God dang it. Well, at least it gives us a chance to level up our boy a little bit. Alrighty, here we go. Ah, our Amarant's frozen. Okay, unfortunately, we don't really have a good way to unfreeze people right now, so... Oh, this might be... Oh, wait, it's on him. Okay, thank God. I was gonna say, if he actually did Petrification on Zidane, who does not yet have Jelly, that would have sucked, because that would have been an instant knockout. Okay. Do I have any items that actually deal with freeze? I actually don't know. Okay, I don't actually know. Let me try this one. Remedy. I'll try Remedy to get rid of the freeze. Does it actually help? Well, it got rid of the gradual petrify. Oh, it got rid of freeze too. Okay, good. Never mind. Okay. Can you please stop petrifying everybody? Oh my God. Stop that. What is up with this guy and what is up with this guy and only doing petrifying moves? He has one trick. He has a one trick only. Goodness. Gradual petrify. Okay, we can fight through that. That's fine. I can just attack. It's fine. We ball. Do you feel like Amarant's... The only downside with Amarant is he has ammo, essentially, which is how many things can I throw at somebody? But honestly, that's not a big downside when if you stack up on a ton of weapons that are absolutely busted. Buy 99 rune tooths and throw them. Actually, I think I basically did that. I have like 30 javelins just sitting around. So that's a good one. Yeah, I think today going to see that show was a very poignant look at how long life has gone through in a weird way. Like getting to see how much time has passed. That was kind of nice. It was weird, but it was nice. It's also interesting seeing how much, despite how much has changed, some things have stayed the same. You know, that quote from Modern Warfare 2, the more things change, the more they stay the same. I was reminded of that a lot today. That was nice. It was funny. It was funny seeing that things were okay. Things are working out. It was kind of like a good reminder that despite how much the world, I'll put in quotes, the internet really, as much as the internet freaks out all the time, it's nice to know that the world is still going okay. It's a much older quote than Call of Duty. Yes, but the first time I heard it was Modern Warfare 2. I attribute it to General Shepard. Heard it first in a country song from the 90s. That also makes sense. That makes sense. I think it's just that my brain associates it to Call of Duty because it's mainly just because that's where I heard it first. Also, how's it going today, Luke? But yeah, I think it is one of those things where it's like, yeah, I recognize that it's not a new quote, but it's one of those ones where this is where I know it from. All right, let's see. 4 mirrors on the mural on a map of the world. Writing on the mirrors was in a language only I can read. Let's see. Under the shake, powered, protected by the shaking ground, protected behind a tornado, protected high atop a fiery mountain, protected underwater, surrounded by the earth. So the 4 murals. I'm sure the mirrors are pointing to the locations that help us break the seal. What the monster said before he perished provided us with a clue about the seal. One is all is one. Meaning there's a connection between the 4 seals. Man, is Zidane figuring that out? Is actually kind of impressive. So what do? We're going to take each location one by one. One is all is one. We're going to conquer all 4 at once. I'm not going together like we always do. No, I'm going to drop 2 of us in each location. I see. Hey, I'll go with Dagger. What? Why? It's called Ladies First, Zidane, and we girls have things to talk about. Huh, is that okay with you, Dagger? Sure, but where are we going first? Well, the nearest location would be... One of the locations you mentioned is just south of us. Oh, you're listening to us? I've been a sailor for a long time. I'm confident in my sense of direction. That's nice. My power is surrounded, protected underwater, surrounded by the earth. The location must have something to do with water. Why not go there first? Alright, thanks for your help. Please don't hesitate to ask me if you forget your destination. Please remember to equip yourself properly while we're on board. It's starting to sound like someone I know. Alright, Aaron, let's go. Yes, sir. Now departing. Okay, select form. Oh, we're selecting members anyway, but... I probably should level up some. Because a bunch of my party members are very underleveled. And I feel like we need to... yeah, we're gonna need to do some... We're gonna need to play some catch-up to get everybody ready. Because I'm pretty sure if we have to split off into pairs of 2, whoever's stuck with Kina is gonna die. 100%. So we kind of need to... We need to pick up the slack a little bit here. Yeah, we're going to definitely need to do some fighting. So just south of us is the first objective. But I should do some fights right now. Because good gravy, we actually need to. I also forgot how to do the airship and press B on accident, so that's also my bad. Alright, there we go. I think if we can at least... We'll do like 3 battles, and then we'll try and get moving. Unfortunately, we are very weak. I guess theoretically, I could just go back inside the castle with all my party members and go do it that way, because I think that would logically make more sense. But let's see what we can get from this. I did not change his weapons. Uh-oh. Crap baskets. Uh-oh. I did not change his weapons over, so that's foolishness. Foolishness. God dang it. Ow. Okay, why does he get 1,000,000 turns every time? Again, why is it that I get shorted out by everything? It does feel... I still am very confused by that. Why the enemy gets to have so many turns in a row. Because I don't really think I have any equipment or abilities that let me increase my speed by that much. Cannon is a counter, if I recall correctly. I don't know why, but that somehow makes it worse. So why does the house get a counter? Alrighty, let's see what I can do. Maybe I can just hit it with poison. Maybe I can hit it with bio. Maybe bio will do a lot of damage. I do not know. I don't remember what level it is, but... Let's see. He's just gonna heal a little bit, maybe. Maybe. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Okay, good. Good God. That was rough. I like that Amarant now just sits and thinks after he's done. Actually, yeah, it might actually behoove me to go back to the castle really quick and level up there. Because then I could just re-equip a bunch of weak weapons and just do it that way. So I can just go into Ibsen's castle and do it that way. This is very silly, but I could just do it this way because the experience we were getting in here was actually quite high. So I can do this really quick. This is very, very silly, but... Alright, let me also go and... I'm gonna go save, and I'm also gonna heal. Wait, how did I get up here? That's funny. Okay, well, let me also equip... I'll equip the weakest weapons we have in the moment. I don't think I have any... Yeah, I don't really think I have better choices for everyone here. Unfortunately, we don't have much. I think we only really realistically need 1, maybe 2 levels. I don't really think we need all that much. The tough thing is that we just need enough to kind of give us a buffer in case something goes wrong. Then again, I don't think the game was built... I feel like the game was built with the understanding you would at least have everybody at a minimum level. Even if you have favorites, which is tough, because that means I have to level up a lot of characters at the same time. Okay, Doom is not a big deal. I can deal with that. Doom magic. I'm gonna heal. Thankfully, we have healing magic. Which is very silly, all things considered, but... I think it's silly that we can heal with Kina. But maybe that's just because it's just funny to consider. Wow, that healing is awful. It's not too bad, actually. It's 400, it's 500 across the board. It's pretty good, but it's just like... It feels a bit awful given Kina's MP pool. Uh-oh. Ow. Okay, fight's over. That's good. Probably well and good that we get some extra leveling anyway. Like, extra leveling. Weh. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna heal up because we're actually dying. Unfortunately, I'm kind of concerned that most of my party members don't have the HP to really survive most problems. The one I'm worried about most, actually, is Vivi. I feel like Vivi's HP pool is worryingly low. Huh. Okay. I am quite literally here to just take the thing. I don't want to know what that is. I am not here for that. As much as as cool as it looks, and I'm pretty sure there's a secret there that would be very fun to digest and, you know, go through. I don't know if I have the means or the capacity to handle it right now. Alrighty. We'll head back for now because I think it'll be worth it to just get... I think if we get like 2 more fights in, I think it should be enough to get Kina to 30. If I need to do more leveling, we'll do that later, I think. I think we'll just do it then. But this is a pretty easy spot to level up, so we'll just... We just want Vivi and Kina to catch up a little bit. I think Amarant is just fine where he is. And depending on who gets paired up with who, I think we'll probably end up just fine. I think with all of our different party members, it'll be okay. I think basically Zidane is okay, and I think Freya and Steiner will be okay. So I think it'll be... Did he just get petrified? By getting stabbed with a fork. Kina, you freaking donut. You get nothing if you petrify them? Okay, question. Why? Why does the fork Okay, yeah, you know, I'm out of here. You know what? I don't have the capacity nor the brain cells to handle that. I'm going outside. I don't want to deal with that anymore. I want to leave. I don't want to deal with that anymore. I don't want to deal with Kina anymore. I'm sorry. Kina's funny, but oh my god, I do not want to deal with Kina anymore. It's just like, I like Kina. I think Kina's a very funny and interesting, like, fun character. And there's certainly some intrigue there. Oh my god, I do not want to deal with Kina anymore. I don't. I can't. You know what, in fact, sir. Judging from our current course, next destination is relax. Sorry, I'm not very good at explaining things. What's our next destination? Power is protected underwater. Okay, question. Change party members. Okay, take out... For now, we're just gonna equip our team members. Petrifying fork. I feel like it really is just why and how did someone decide, let's make the like, of all the status ailments, why does petrifying, I guess specifically, why does it nullify the experience you gain? I guess that's my curiosity. Why is that the case? Water shrine. Hey. Are you gonna be okay by yourselves? You're the one who suggested we split up. Wait, don't you trust me and Dagger? It's not that I don't trust you. You shorted to pair up with Dagger. We better get going. We need to take all points simultaneously. You're right. Where are you going next and who are you going to drop off? My power is protected on top of a fiery mountain. I think I'll ask Frey and Amarant to take that location. Alright then, get going. To make his ladies wait. Alright, see you later. Oh, now the men are gone. We can do all the girl talk we want. Girl talk? Dagger is so confused. Dagger does not understand what girl talk is. Okay. Good. So I'm guessing that all of these shrines are just going to drop people off and then... I guess the question is, do I get a chance to equip everybody beforehand, or do I have to equip them before... Did I have to equip both of them before they left? Because I feel like if I had to, then that's bad because I know that Aiko's equipment isn't correct. I mean, you know, I'm gonna make sure. I'll do all these equipment while I have the chance. Yeah, let's get these guys settled before we go any further. Actually, I might want to equip the Poison Knuckles because it's not that big of a drop-off, and we kind of need the power. Cypress, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna make sure before I go further. I'm reading. I'm making sure I read. Because I feel like at this point, if I don't stop and read, I'm probably gonna make a dumb mistake. Alright. Good. Alrighty. Time to keep moving. Yeah, we're going to... I hope we get a chance to check Aiko and Dagger's equipment beforehand, but... I'm not sure. But I'm not sure if we will or not. Why is this one glowing? Is that the one I... So I'm pretty sure that's just the one I last left, but... Oh, it's where the Chocobo is, that's why. I keep forgetting that the golden spot is where the Chocobo is. Fiery Mountain to the north is up here. Now, is it going to give me a helpful pointer like it did the last one, or... Am I going to have to locate it by eye? Why am I thinking about that stupid... I said my eye and my brain immediately went to the... I'm thinking about the stupid... This contact lens is my contact lens. Thinking about the Cloudy the Chance of Meatballs. We're going to overheat. Just a little closer. So yeah, the heat's gonna kill the engine if we get any closer. Okay, when we get closer to the volcano, you two head for the shrine's entrance. Why do I have to go with her? Oh, sorry, do you want to go with Aiko? Good luck. He just walks everywhere. Our next destination is protected by a tornado. Pairing up Steiner and Kina seems like a bad idea. Thank God it's Vivi to babysit Steiner. Of course. At least Vivi and Steiner have such good chemistry. I like that. Alrighty. I'm gonna make sure everybody's equipped now the best we can get. Alright, equip. Good. Or Calcon. That's good. That's good. I think we're good in general. I think. I'm really hoping that these teams can all pull their proper weight. But I am a little scared, I'll be honest. I think I'm more scared of the fact that we might not be able to have time to work on each pair. Because if we need to level up or something, that's gonna be a problem. Okay, where is the tornado? I genuinely have no idea where... Oh wait, you know what? I could ask the guy. Hang on, let me ask the guy. God dang it, Kina. Alrighty. My good man. Next destination. Wait, what? Wait, go back. What is it? Next destination is located southeast of Oilvert on the Forgotten Continent. Okay. Thank you for... God, this guy is a godsend. This guy's actually quite good at his job. I appreciate that he's able to keep us on track here. And I know where Oilvert is because Oilvert's right next to where the Chocobo is. I don't know why I just realized this, but how do we know when to all attack at the same time? Let's see, southeast of Oilvert. Oilvert is right here, so it'd be over here somewhere. Protected by a tornado. Where is the tornado? Now I'm thinking about the jet. I'm thinking about the plane from Windstrike. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Well, that was easy. Wow, the wind is strong. It's a wind shrine, so it's protected by strong gusts. Be careful not to get blown away. There's no need to worry. Master Vivi, just follow me. Okay. See, there's nothing to fear. Really? Master Vivi. You're okay because you're wearing armor. Let us move forward, Master Vivi. I like that they walk together. This is beautiful. Are you gonna be okay? If I'm with Kina, I should worry more about myself. We should check our equipment and see what blue magic Kina can use. Power is protected on the shaking ground, huh? You know what I just realized with that is that it does feel like... I feel like this is it's like a solid reminder that, hey, you should probably go and make sure that you have all the abilities you need with Kina. If you're gonna take Kina and Zidane to go do stuff. Which, now that I think about it, this is probably the hardest team to work with. Okay. I do need to save the game. But I'm tempted to save... Because we did save post... defeating the... We defeated the... Taharka. So we could save... We could save on the second save file. Southwest of Desert Palace on the Treequai Plains. Okay. The Tree Palace? Tree Palace would be... Clara... Let's see, Gizem and Luke's Grotto, Burmacia... Gizem and Luke's Grotto, Northgate, Dali. Where is the Tree Palace? Or am I going crazy? I'm trying to look. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going next. Desert. Oh, it's Desert Palace. That's right. All right, so we need to go here, and it's somewhere near Desert Palace. Okay, we can figure that out. That's not too bad. I will say it is a little odd that stream's gonna be. It feels weird that it feels like I just started streaming, but I know I have to end at midnight, so it's weird that I know that stream's gonna be a little short today. But I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone has great plans for this weekend. Saturday, I'm driving up for some friends, and I'm also going to make some time to play some Helldivers because the ODST stuff just dropped, and I would like to play some more of that because that's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's see, is that it? Whoa. No. I hope everyone's got some good plans, and I hope everyone gets to enjoy Labor Day, whether it be at least having an easy day of work or maybe getting some good old R&R. Because, man, we all need a break sometimes, you know? Earth Shrine. Okay, here we are. Let's get going. Zidane, you want go with me? Oh, sorry, I got stuck with the leftovers. You know, have to explain. I so happy. Huh? There are old saying in my tribe. Leftovers good. That's how we find good things in this cave. It's probably good, full of good food. Alrighty. Well, at least we get to bring Kina. Kina's a very good... There's no one here. It's empty. Yeah. Huh? What wrong? Did the ground just shake? This entire place is gonna be a mess, isn't it? Oh god. We need to jump at the right time. We don't make mistake next time. This place is empty. It's too quiet. They probably got scared of us and ran away. I hope so. Arg, I hate it when you fret like that. So I always worry about you. What are you talking about? No, they just have a lot of things on my mind. Oh god. Almost felt like pancake. Hope there aren't too many more of those. Dagger, please be safe. It's a trap, be careful. Are they just throwing ice at the girls? That's crazy. Well, Labor Day retail, but the 5th is my birthday. That's gonna be good. That's really good. I'm excited for your birthday. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun time. There's place to put mirror. Alrighty. Here we are. Place the mirror right here. I've been waiting for you. That was too easy. Must have been disappointing for you. Now, place the mirror here. Freya, stand back. Just as Ku just said. He said I should expect intruders. That's what we have to fight? You're under Kuja's command? You're not a good person. Why you worked for him? No, we're the Guardians of Terra. Guardians of Terra. We're the Guardians of Terra, filled with the power of Terra itself. What is Terra? We do not become Guardians to chat with mortals. Derive pleasure from ending your worthless lives. Just to prove how powerful you are. Do you understand, but will that knowledge help you? Foolish. What? Picking fights with strangers in a place like this. I used to know someone like that. He was a loser. He refused to find beneficial ways to use his power. Instead, he'd seek out people to fight. Oh, Amarant. What are you talking? She's like, she is so confused. Just like, what are you on about? We'll show you what he means. Interesting, but you'll regret this. So everybody's getting in their fights now. Finished already, such weaklings. You. He's too fast, I can't target with my magic. We can't take him on with just the two of us. Master Vivi, a true man never gives up in a fight. But, aw, poor boy. We defeat this monster if we work together, so which one of you will perish first? Silence, I shall vanquish you! Master Vivi, I shall attempt to hold him down. You attack him with your magic while I hold him down. What if I miss the target? I trust you, Vivi. Aw. Well, that's just wholesome, man. Who just said there'd be 8 rats? Sorry, it's just the two of us. Did you have a feast prepared? You don't worry, we eat everything. Intending to conquer all 4 shrines at once, how futile. Must try eating before we give up. What will you lower life forms do on Terra? We won't know till we get there. Must eat to find out what tastes good, is my lesson from traveling around the world. We'll show you the true meaning of... I don't know why, it's funny that this guy's taking it super seriously and Kina's like, ah yes, I will eat. Alright, Kina, please don't die. All I can ask at this point is that Kina does not die. I guess the other thing I could ask is, realistically, please, game, please don't... Alright, I'm gonna need to try a bunch of moves to see what Kina has and doesn't have. Oh, that's gonna hurt a lot. Okay, is he level 3? Uh-oh. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Holy crap, really? Okay, does he have a level multiple of 3? If he does, then this will reduce his defense. If he doesn't, this is gonna do nothing. Well, it didn't not do anything, so I guess it did something, maybe? You know what, genuinely, I have no idea. I have no earthly idea what just happened. Okay, blue magic, where is it? Pumpkinhead. There we go. And then attack. 1,000, not too bad. I'm pretty... Yeah, Kina's dead. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Zidane is going to be the one doing the heavy lifting here, but that's okay. We expected this. Earthquake. That's going to hurt a lot. Okay. Phoenix down. Kina. Unfortunately, we do need to pick up Kina, so we need to make sure that Kina does not die. Again, specifically. I think Zidane can handle one more attack, but that's a solid... Please don't be an all-target. It's an all-target. Okay, well, I'm just going to Elixir Zidane. And Elixir, Kina. With Trance up, we should be okay, but... Ugh. I'm gonna be honest, I am not feeling the most confident in my ability to win this fight, but not because... It's mainly because we have to have Zidane do the heavy lifting, and I don't know how much HP this guy has. We don't know what his upper level is. So this might be rough. I might just need Kina. I could swap Kina to the back line, even though Magic doesn't care about that sort of thing. Oh, I could cook. What does cooking even do? You know, I have no idea what cooking does. I will... Never mind, he's dead. Good job, Zidane. Please give experience, fight. Can I please get experience from that one so Kina does not... Never mind. Man. Phoenix Pinion's pretty good, though. Okay, next fight. Fun fact, you can eat that guy. I wonder what you get from him. Wonder if everyone okay. I'm pretty sure they're waiting for us by now. Go back to airship now. I guess I didn't try because I didn't know how much HP he had left. Wait, that's it? You only do the one fight? That's just ladies to fight a monster like that. Oh my gosh, what's wrong, Eiko? Oh, I completely forgot, and we're all alone too. What is it? There's a question I need to ask you. Been waiting for a chance to ask you for the longest time. Give me an honest answer, okay? Well, you have to ask the question before I can answer. Do you love Zidane? What? Why? You have to answer me. Do you love him or not? Hey, it's the airship. Zidane's back. Did you say something, Dagger? Let's go, Eiko. Ha, she just dodged the question. Wonder if it's because it's a no or if it's because it's a yes. Well, now that we've got everyone, we can head to Shimmering Island. Amarant, I didn't know you were here. So we'll go to Shimmering Island, then to Terra. Yeah, it's near Estogaza. It won't take long. Tell me something. What motivates you to do this? Do everything for Dagger. Why would I be doing this not for her? Too embarrassed to answer the question seriously? But I am serious. It's true, man. What's the deal? Why so serious all of a sudden? Don't understand you. No fun in figuring things out right away. Beginning to understand why he won and I lost. Lost because against his way of thinking. Oh, that's cool. It's nice that he... Okay, Kina, off the team. Kina, I like you. Off the team, please. It just, like, quietly puts Kina off the team. Okay, now the question is, how do I want to handle my team now? Yeah, I'm pressing buttons. Okay, I'm gonna check something really quick. Can I get... If I can get cover on Amarant, that would be huge. Because I think if I can get the combo of counter and cover, I think that would be the premium stuff, you know? I feel like this is the team. Mentally, I know I should be using Vivi, but I like this team. It's sort of like, I know that Vivi is probably the best one here to bring because of his magic abilities, but I don't know, something in my brain says, as much as I know the best team possible is likely Zidane, Vivi, and then either Dagger and Eiko, and then either Amarant or Steiner. Probably, I think, if I'm going off what the game has shown me, I think Steiner is expected to be on your team for the most part. But I like this team. And I'm kind of willing to do the extra heavy lifting to make it work. Even if it's a little harder. So I think I'm going to just make it work. Okay, is there anything I can... I'm trying to think if there's anything I need to do before I continue. I actually think the thing I want to do right now is go back to... I think it's Lindblom. I think I'd want to go to Lindblom and go get... I think I'd like to go and get my... My brain's racking. I think I want to go to the synthesis. God, that's a word. Go to the synthesis shop and specifically go and get some of the special fusion weapons if we can help it. If nothing else, if we can get some more weapons that are of a higher grade, that would be kind of cool. But also, maybe Lindblom will have some better weapons? I don't actually know. But I think it would be worth it to double check and see what we can get. Alright, let's go to Lindblom. We'll go get our stuff really quick. Alrighty. Also gives us a chance to assess our equipment. Because we haven't had a whole ton of time to look at our equipment and try to make some better judgment calls on what we're using. Oh boy. I can tell I tired myself out today because being social. I feel like my social batteries have definitely had some dings over the years. I know I have to. It might sound a bit silly, but I usually have to kind of rev myself up to go out and do things. The only time that's not the case is if it's routine. You know, like Fridays I go to Magic, I don't really have to think about it. You know, it's like it's a kind of preordained bit of social activity. But when it comes to stuff like going out and like specifically going to like meet new people or like going to do special events, I usually have to like really prep. Of course, if I have a plan, I can kind of just make do, and that's not a big deal, but I'm very much not an impulsive person when it comes to like outings. I don't really like doing I'm just gonna go running out and do stuff really quick. Let's see. Alright, what is he? Please tell me, does he have anything good? I guess not. Well, that's a shame. It's not even... Oh, well, he's selling high potions, so that's still good. I will buy some more of these, because we do need them. Okay, there we go. I think we're good otherwise, maybe? I think we're good. Hi. Okay, we need to find the synthesis. I don't know why synthesis is such a hard word to say sometimes. Nah. I think it's this way? Maybe? Oh, that's nice. Sir. I want to do a top-notch job like this someday. I'm trying to figure out where do I go for synthesis, then? Oh, is it this guy? Take your odds, make it 1,000 times better. Okay, there we go, very good. Okay, do we have... Oh no. Is Medane's ring? Okay, let's see this. What does this do? Bone wrist and Stardust rod. I'm not using either of those, so... Could make it. Extension. Maltina racket and Lamia's tiara. Sure. Okay. Reflect ring. I'm gonna wait on that, but only because I don't know what it does. Twist headband and survival vest. Okay. Pearl Rouge requires moonstone and an elixir. Okay. Intriguing. Confusing, but intriguing. Okay. Alright, let's... What do these do? What do these do? What did I just get? Black belt. HP plus 20%. Okay. The strength and defense bonus are middling. They're not too bad, but... Body temp. Guardian Mog. Interesting. The HP plus 20% is very good, though. Question. Can I get that on... I think I'd want this on... I think I want this on Amarant first anyway, because HP plus 20% would be huge. So we're gonna get that first. Medane's ring, okay. Not bad. Okay, okay. It's pretty cool. Probably good I take another quick gander through all the abilities anyway. Let's see. Gamble, defense, and chemist. The Dane's ring gives us chemist and body temp. This gives us... okay. The extension's also pretty good for her stats. How easy is Reflect Ring to make? I need to use Medane's ring to make it, and then I think it's something. It's just like an elixir. I already have the materials for it. I think it was just. I think the only thing I wanted was I wanted to try and get the abilities off of this thing first before I transmute it. But let's do extension. Dagger. Does Dagger have any other abilities she needs? I don't think so, but High Tide. High Tide would be nice, but I'm not that sold on it. To be honest, I feel like High Tide just isn't worth it for me. Okay. Let me see though. How hard would it be for me to make the thing I'm thinking right now is how hard would it be for me to make another Medane's ring? That could make the reflect ring. Yeah, because I can make the reflect ring because I'm not using the anklet. Actually, let me do that real quick. Hang on, let me do that. Medane's ring. Stardust Rod and Bone Wrist. So if I buy the equipment, I could probably just make another one. So that I have an extra. Reflect is good in a pinch, in my opinion, but I don't know. Let me see. I don't know, 9. Well, Reflect is good in general, because Reflect is really nice. Okay, this is a weapon shop. Let's see. Buy. Do you have... Oh, he does not have Bone Wrist. Okay. Okay, one thing I will do, I'm gonna sell some specific things. The thing I want to sell the most is 13 of my sapphires, because we do not need 14 sapphires. Never mind. Okay, we're gonna... You know what? We can keep them as ammunition. I just realized. I'll just have... I'll just turn them into rocks for Amarant to throw. That's fine. They're not worth the money. It's fine. We can just throw them. Quite literally. Alrighty. Equip. Let's see that ring. Give me the ring. Reflect ring. Auto reflect. Okay, question. Before I get too incensed about it, how much is auto reflect to equip? 15? 15 points? It's... I know it's worth it. I know it'd be worth it. The only problem... Okay, there is... Okay, so here's the thing. The only problem I foresee with auto reflect is... If I have every character have it, the only real downside is that it does fade off, which means I have to reapply it. So the tough thing is that it's great if I know an enemy leads with magic. But if they don't lead with magic, or they're not a magically inclined enemy, I could see that being a problem. So what we could do is, for now, let me look at my equipment again. Where's the black belt? I just had it. Where is it? Where's the thing he just had equipped? Are you kidding me? Or did I... No, I probably equipped something else. Okay, hang on. Oh, it's the glass buckle. Maybe? No, it was not. It's the power belt. Okay. Hence in a pinch. Yeah. I think what we'll do is we'll get auto reflect for Zidane, because I do feel like, unfortunately, Zidane has protagonist syndrome. So I don't think it'd be a bad idea for him to have it. If nothing else, it would be good if he had it, because he's pretty much the one character who would probably be able to make the most use out of it. So we'll let him keep it. That's fine. Okay, auto regen would also be kind of good, but I guess the tough thing is that I don't really need auto regen if I always lead my larger battles with using Rice's Wind anyway. So it's not the most important thing to get equipped. Bug killer, don't need that. Gamble defense. Return magic. Oh, you know what? Return magic would actually be really nice to get finished. So let's equip that for now. It's worse defense, but we want the ability. Because I feel like that's one that I could justify that one. Does it reflect your own spells? Return magic? I don't think so, but I'll double check. I don't think so, though. Let me see. Oh, I should probably also reflect. You know what? Probably. Because it reflects magic. I think so. I think it's only... No, reflect. I think reflect only reflects... You know what? I should go to Aku's March and ask the Moogle, because he would tell me directly. Return magic. Let me see. Returns magic used by enemy. Okay, that'd be pretty good. That one I really want to use, but I need to, I want to unlock it so that I don't have to wear this equipment anymore. Okay. Alright, let's go to Freya. Not really much else we can do equipment-wise right now. I could go for accuracy plus just to make sure missing doesn't happen, but not that worried, really. The extension is kind of where I want a lot of my stuff, so that's good. Okay, I think I got everything I wanted and needed, so we're good there. We'll get out of here. The pickles. But let's go. I could stop at a marsh and ask the Moogle what Reflect does, because as I recall, the Moogle does know these things. As I understand it, he is wise in the ways of such things. Where did I go? Well, could fight an enemy just to pass some time. Not really. I'm just gonna get out of here. Alright, let's go. Now let's get out of here. I'm thinking now about that. Because if Reflect does actually reflect all magic, then that would be a problem to equip Auto Reflect. Because if I ever needed to heal, or actually even if I started the fight with my Rice's Wind play, it would mean that it would get reflected off of anybody who had it, which wouldn't be helpful. Because statuses like regen don't stack. So it's not like getting multiple sources of regen would help. So I'd have to consider that. Because some RPGs do let you stack if it's a actually different source of regen. Some games do let you stack regenerating abilities, but not this game, I don't think, and not every game. Because this game, they don't let you stack status elements very much. Oops. Mr. Zidane. Are we departing? I'll get ready. I love Erin. She's great. I don't know what it is, but I think Erin's probably one of she's probably one of my favorite, like, side characters in this game. I think part of it might be because she's cute. Part of it is that I like the sailor uniform. I think a lot more of it is that I appreciate that she's mechanically helpful along with being just helpful as a person, and I like that. Alrighty. Where am I going now? I just realized I don't know where I'm going. They said the Shimmering Isle, and I just genuinely forgot where it is. My good man. Did I change my party members? No. Godspeed. Okay, where is the Shimmering Isle? Hello. Okay, never mind. Alright, I need to find it. I need to find the Shimmering Isle. Whew. Yeah, I also had a very interesting talk. I got to talk to a good friend, and we had a good talk about games and such. It was nice. I was very happy to get to sit and just talk. It's not like I don't sit and talk to people very often, but when it's somebody I don't see very often, I like to cherish the conversations. A lot of it comes down to I specifically want to try and remember those conversations as much as I can, because even if the conversation itself was maybe mundane, you know, it wasn't like it wasn't like intensive or anything, you know, it wasn't like the most important conversation in my life. It's that the conversation was important because it was somebody that I enjoy talking to, somebody I don't get to see very often. I think when somebody matters to me, I tend to save a lot more to my mind than I think, because when it comes to people I dislike, I just don't save it to memory. I don't care. It's not like I don't make a point of keeping my enemies close to heart, you know? It's just not worth it. But when it's something like a good friend, I keep that close. Ah. Man, that was worth it. 1 AP. Alright. At this point, though, the fights are so quick that it doesn't really matter. Let me go ask the Moogle. You there, Moogle. I don't know why I was slipping into my really bad Beerus impression. The way I figured out how to do Beerus's voice, like in my really bad impression, is basically talk like you're holding back everything in your throat. Like you have to like hold your. It's like you're holding your throat at the base of your, like where the neck meets the shoulders. You know, and you go ooh is. You have to like shove everything down and then talk with only your throat. It's really hard to do because like Beerus is all neck. Teach me some stuff. Status effects. Can I see some? Status refers to the character's condition. There are good status effects and bad status effects. Go over bad status effects. Confuse, berserk, stop, poison, sleep, slow. Heat, freeze, mini. Reduces battle power and defense. Okay, I didn't actually know what mini does. I just know that it was a good thing to put on enemies. Now, I'll discuss very bad status effects that won't go away if the battle's over. Petrify, Venom, Virus. Cannot gain experience or AP because battle after battle's growth is stunted. Cannot use magic. Darkness, Trouble. The damage one character receives transfers to... Okay. I didn't actually know that Trouble actually made damage spread. I actually didn't know that. Okay, that's good to know. Good status effects. Auto life. Recovers from KO automatically once during battle. Regen. Float and haste. Okay. Shell, protect, vanish. Reflect. Some magic cannot be reflected. Okay. So reflect is it's basically agnostic to which side it's coming from. It reflects to the magic. It says some magic can't be reflected, but it doesn't specify which ones. Doom and gradual petrify. Remember, if all of your party members incur KO, stop, petrify, or venom, it's game over. You won't receive XP or AP while you're still under those. Okay, good to know. Nothing. Question, my guy. Wait, crap. Mogster. Any directions. Can't become a great adventure if you don't know this too much. Whenever you get lost in the world, press select. Map will show you places you visited, indicate your destination with a white dot. It'll fly over your destination automatically. Okay. Thanks, Mogster. Just alright, thanks, buddy. I'm like, hey, do you know where this thing is? And he's like, nah, just go check your map. Alright, thanks, man. I appreciate that the Mogster does not know where everything is, but he does know where to find it. Truly a librarian at heart. You know what? Maybe that's... I just realized I am surprised I haven't drawn that yet. I should absolutely make a Moogle character. Like, I should make my own custom Moogle. Because I feel like we need a Moogle. Because given that I play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories a lot, and I like the Moogles, I should draw my own Moogle. I should do that. Make it a, I'll have him join the Fox of the Month rotation. He's not a fox, but he's an aide to the library. It'd be important. Also, these guys need to perish. Miss. 3,000 damage. Oh, I forgot those heal things. Oops. That's fine. It's good. Good enough. We make it work. Hey. Alright, cool. Why did I just have the weirdest I just had the weirdest impulse. I was staring at Freya for a second and I realized, wait a minute. I need to go somewhere. Hang on. I need to go somewhere. I need to go to Clara. Hang on. I need to go to Clara for some reason. My brain's like, go to Clara right now. I don't know why, but my brain immediately said go to Clara. I couldn't exactly explain what my thought process is right now, but I need to go to Clara. We have the open world, so I can check some stuff if I desire, but let me look at something. Can I go in here? No. It is a hole. Can I check Burmacia, though? I'm guessing that one of these two probably has something I can do with Freya to... One of these two has to have something. I don't actually know for certain, but my brain is saying go check places before you go to Terra. I think it's because I'm thinking that if I go to Terra, that it's going to be very... It's going to be important that I'm ready. So checking over places that I've been before is a good idea. It's also giving me a chance to very casually accrue some AP. And maybe some extra items. Like, I got potions from those guys. Get back to the ship. I'll check Burmacia next. I actually have no earthly idea what I'm looking for. I just know that I'm looking for something. I think in the case of this, I'm thinking that going to certain places with... Is this Burmacia? Actually, for gore. Is this Burmacia? It is. Okay, good to know. I got the airship to fly 5 feet. Of course. Burmacia. Alright, let's see if my theory is correct. I am back here because I'm looking for something. You know, I just had the realization I don't actually know what I'm looking for. I just know that there must be something here, you know? Like, it doesn't logic in my head that there'd be nothing. Which is a silly proposition, because I don't think it makes any sense. Maybe it's just because I'm thinking that there must be, like, equipment or a special item or something. Maybe there will be answers. But I have no idea. It comes from no logic. No source of logic is working here. It's just I want to go see. Oh, jeez. Maybe Fratley's out here. Go talk to Fratley. If he's alive. I'm pretty sure he's alive. Why would they dismiss a man of that level of aura? Okay, I did not find a single thing. Oh, hi, Moogle. Lightnings. What the? There's a lightning staff there? I didn't find it last time? How? Then again, maybe I just didn't... Now thinking back on what I saw, I guess I wouldn't immediately presume that it's a... It's like there was an item in there. I guess it was just because of how the box was shaped. Okay, we can get out of here. I was expecting a bit more, but I guess it's reasonable because I'm pretty sure we're not at the end of the game. I'm pretty sure. We're only level 50, so I'm guessing we're not close, but we'll see. Alright. It was worth it to check. Was this a weird bit of backtracking? Yes. But at the very least, we do have a lightning staff we can now throw at people, so that's worth it. Alrighty. Not a very fruitful trip, but it was enough to at least make it worth the time. Yeah, this is fine. No enemies here, though, so might as well just get out of here. My body's already telling me that it knows that I have to... I am definitely going to be running a bit ragged on about 6.5 hours of sleep tomorrow. Because I already know I have to wake up around 6:30, and it takes me a little while to fall asleep. Alrighty, where am I going? It says the Shimmering Isle, but which is this the island I seek? I guess it's the only one that's green, so I guess we could check it. Oh, I'll go look around, let's see. Is this the island? No. Unfortunately, it is going to be me having to run around a lot anyway and find the island. Wait, is it up here? Oh, it's up there, doy. It does have a location. Okay, never mind. Foolishness. Alright, let's go. Alright, what's in here? Alrighty, we're in. Mr. Zidane, I'm showing abnormal readings. It feels like the ship is getting sucked in. Zidane, it might be dangerous to keep going. Are we gonna bust in on the airship? All we know is that this is the entrance. I heard that the people of Gaza call it the Spirit Road. The path that leads souls to Terra. Maybe it's a teleportation gate like the one in Kuja's hideout. This is Dan. We're going to get sucked in. What shall I do? What now is it, Dan? We may not be able to turn back. Alright then. Let's keep moving forward. We're going out on the deck. What do you mean? If Dagger's right, we can jump into the teleporter. From this height? We'll be fine. Considering all we've been through, this is nothing. Ah, yes. Oh. Is that a tornado of souls? Tornado of souls. Oh god, Steiner, no. I feel bad for everybody because they're just flying right up. Whoa. Why does this look like... Could this be Terra? Is it weird this kind of reminds me of Scale Deep Water Gorge? Or Water Gorge Scale... I forget the exact name, but it's the one from Honkai Star Rail. I'm wondering if that got inspired by this or something. I don't know, it feels like it's the ocean above ground. Or above water. Meow. Oh, hi. So you finally came. Okay. Why are your thighs so big? And time has come at last. The one who folds time is here. What the heck are you? The one who folds time? What, like paper? Ask my name, will you? Then let us ask. What is your name? My name is... What is your name? Hey, what's your problem? I'm trying to tell you my name. You believe a given name has meaning. Boy, you've been bewitched by the light of the blue moon. What is he talking about? What do you know? You must be from Terra. You know nothing, and that is all. Come and see for yourself. See what Terra is, and see what you are. Okay, old man, I have a question. How can you simultaneously explain nothing and explain everything? Hey, hang on. It's gone. I appreciate that he has basically done everything he can to confuse the crap out of everybody. Dagger, you alright? Let's see, yeah, everyone's fine. Come on, let's hurry. Team is good. Team is good. Meow. I feel like anybody who teleports too much just gets really lethargic in the leg. Terra. Well, that's kind of weird. Hey. Oh, I see. Monkey tails. So are people from Terra all... Is Zidane basically an alien? Is that what we're getting from this? It's kind of funny, all things considered, but also... I don't know why my brain just did the math of... Does he basically have Goku's origin story where he basically got dropped on his head and forgot everything, and then, oops, you were supposed to be the invader, and now he's just a guy? He's just really strong. Also, what am I being attacked by? Why? Is that Heck Dies? Oh, it is Heck Dies. Okay, cool. Similar design to the one that I remember from the Magic the Gathering cards. Has a lot of HP to absorb for no reason. Okay, I'll use Cura on Freya and recover that HP. Hey! Man, it really does feel like... It really does feel like Zidane gets to have all the attack power. My dude is very strong. Hypnotize. Oh, thank goodness we have a guard for that one. I was gonna say, please no. Not like this. Let's see. I could probably do mini on it and just try to slow it down. Oh, it's dead. Never mind. You know, if I ever have to do a fight where I don't have Zidane on my team, I'm pretty sure that's going to be where I get stonewalled by the game. I'm pretty sure that's where the game just it turns into me grinding for 40 hours. How are we doing on equipment right now? Yeah, we're doing good. We're leveling up the abilities pretty quick. I'm wondering how much return magic is going to be worth it. But it says enemy magic, so that's what makes it worth it. It'll be fine. Alrighty. Hello. They're just running away. Okay. This place reminds me a little bit of the cocoon of the embryo of the final species in Dragoon. A little bit. Also, why is Terra mushrooms? What's her problem? What is this guy? What is this guy? What is this lady's problem? Why do you keep running away? Speak! I don't know, I'm thinking of Pulp Fiction. English, do you speak it? Just holding a... I have like 50 pinwheels in Amarant's hands, just ready to throw them at her. Just really ready to exact vengeance. Lancer. Hardly know her, haha. Okay. I must be getting tired. My sense of humor is devolving quickly. Throw the partisan. Attack. Roulette. I don't like that. We heal. What is happening? Did he just kill himself? Okay, someone please clip that one. If any... What did I just witness? Why? I'm not awake enough for this. I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. Why? I have my head in my... I have like my head in my hand. I have to sit for a moment. It's a little delayed at the moment. Don't worry. It's probably just right. But I'm trying to figure this out. At least that... Well, see, you know what's funny? That counts to give me experience. Why does them getting petrified not count? But for some reason... This guy actually deleting himself on accident. That is allowed as a means for me to level up. But... I accidentally turn a bird demon into stone, and that does not give me experience points. I see. Oh, I see. I don't know why, it's just really funny to watch him do that. Anything over here? Ball. At least these heck dies are pretty easy to deal with, but... Why? Balls? Why? What heresy is this? Mover. Ah yes, a shaker and a mover, truly. Let's almost kill this man. Virus combo? Why? Okay. Question. I didn't actually get... Oh, Amarant got... Yeah, okay, hang on. Gotta get rid of that. While I have the chance, I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, I know this is gonna sound very... Well, it's gonna sound like I'm whining, but... Why exactly does a Tomos exist? I don't know how best to put it, but it does... I seriously do not understand the Tomos. Because every battle I've ever tried to use a Tomos in, he has basically done nothing. Like, my man lives on the south side of useless, and I do not know why. Because I know it's supposed to be a gravity-based... I know it's supposed to be gravity. I think it's the whole spell. Because as I understand, it's supposed to be gravity, but it... What's the point in gravity if most enemies cannot be affected by gravity? I guess that's my problem, you know? Is that it does kind of frustrate me that you can't make use of gravity magic in most fights. Actually, Kingdom Hearts has the same problem, because... You're not allowed... You can't really use gravity in Chain of Memories. You can't use it on any boss fight, really. which is a little sad. Put it nicely. Alright, we win. Hey. Dodgeball's defeated. Now, one problem I do foresee is I don't know if we can save here, which has me a little scared that I won't be able to stop until we're done here. Another mechanic here that's hidden here that's probably part of your troubles. Probably. Jump. Okay, before I go and talk to her... Ew. I just realized if I can't save here, then we do have a secondary problem. That means that I can't actually stop playing until I find a save point, which is kind of bad. I was hoping to... What is that? Is that... It looks like Behem, but like Kingdom Hearts. It's critical to understanding summoning some magic, so do you want me to say it? I guess at this point, we don't actually... I haven't actually been able to genuinely understand this game's particulars with certain summons. So... we might as well talk about it, because I don't think this mechanic will be understood by the time we go forward. Because it does seem like I do not understand it. Okay, blind is kind of... That kind of sucks. Let's see, Panacea... Do I have anything that removes blind? No. We do have an item that removes blind, which is eye drops, yeah? I think so. Either way. If you have more amethyst, for example, Atomos does more summoning damage does more of the relevant gemstone you're holding. If you have more amethyst, for example, Atomos does more damage. Wait, so you have to hoard gemstones. Okay, so let me see really quick. What do I have? 12. Holding is in your... Yeah. I have a garnet, which is... I only get the one, so that's kind of maxed out. Only get one aquamarine. Let's see. Ramu, I have 2. Sapphire... I have 17 for that one. Interesting. Hoarding gemstones make you do more damage. Okay. That makes sense, but it also feels like... That it's like it sort of makes sense, but it also feels like, okay, that's a really weird thing to have happen. I guess more specifically with this one, I've tried using Atomos, and it's almost less that he does like less damage. It's just that he doesn't get to do damage, because it seems like Atomos is supposed to be gravity, and it doesn't actually work most of the time. Demon's Vest, don't really need it. Hello. Who are you? You don't remember anything, do you? Follow me and you'll understand us. Maybe your own heritage as well. Okay. This game in particular makes a lot of use of your inventory compared to other FF games or selling stuff. Is a huge part of the use of things. Well, it's like... Because it's part of the natural gameplay loop to sell items that are no longer being used. And it's tough because it's a hard habit to kick when you've done it for multiple games, right? I guess more specifically, the fact the game never directly explains it is also a problem. You know, where not having a direct explanation for certain things does mean that if you make that mistake, you know, quote unquote mistake, that you wouldn't actually be able to rectify it later. So it looks really artificial, so different than before. It doesn't seem very lively. Welcome home. This is where you belong. The place to which you shall offer yourself is here. What are you even talking about, lady? Bramble? Why is it spelled like that? Hold on a second. What the heck are you talking about? What is even happening here, man? My god, their foreheads are huge. Is that that's the big eyeball that they saw? Oh, it's the big eyeball they saw the night of the storm. Did she just pass out seeing it again? Dagger, wake up. Oh no, Dagger. Damn, what the heck is going on? She saw trauma. You're completely oblivious. It's like a newborn child. I mean, to be fair, no one's saying anything. Don't know why you're given life or for what purpose you exist. I mean, most people are not born with that inherently, but we figured out on our own, so that's fine. Simply shout to emphasize your life, your own existence. I mean, yes. You're completely oblivious. As if that's a bad thing. Gotta find a place for her to rest. So Dan, leave the princess to me. You must go reconnoiter at once. You're right, there's gotta be some place around here. Watch over her, Steiner. I'll be right back. Okay, well, okay, Eiko, you're with me. Let's go. Meow. Wards me right off. Okay. Can I please have a save point? Maybe. What is going on? Everyone has a tail and their hair is just like mine. Hello. What are you guys up to? You okay, kid to me. Possess no age, we were built this way. That's nice. Recon is a shorting of reconnoiter. I see. Or reconnaissance. Oh, Moogle. Thank goodness. What the heck is this? Thank goodness. Thanks, Goopball is trapped inside. Hello, Moo Rock. Return for saving me, I opened up a shop here. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, what can we buy here? Okay, Zorlin Shape. What does that even mean? Defender? Holy crap, that looks awesome. Holy Lance. Avenger, that looks sick. Mithril Rackets. Should probably buy both. Think about it. Dragon Wrist. I'm gonna need to sell so much crap to buy some of this stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. They actually have stuff here. They have stuff and things here. Okay. Kind of feel like the... Let's see. Coronet. Dragon Wrist sounds crazy. Buy one of those. Rising Suns also sound good. Let me look. We're gonna need to sell some things to make this work. Let's see. What can I sell to make this easier? This is probably gonna be where we end stream, so let's see. I should probably also organize my inventory at some point. But today was a bit short and a bit awkward, but we made it work. And next stream will be Sunday. We're going to be playing some Halo with Emeraldo. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for it because I haven't really gotten to sit down and play the original Halo Combat Evolved in a while. We're playing on the Master Chief Collection, but I haven't played it in a while, and it's always a nice game to revisit. It's one of those ones that I could very easily revisit multiple times, you know? Alrighty. Is there anything else we can buy? We don't really have a ton of money right now, but we could buy some extra stuff. Let's buy a... I think I'll buy a coronet just so we can see what it does. Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna use a tent because we can, because it's better because I don't really know where an inn is right now. I'll save my game once I look through our equipment, so let me take a quick gander here. Let's see. Alright, what did we just buy? That's the real question. Okay, golden hairpin. Green brace pretty good, but let's see. Coronet. Maneater. It comes with Maneater and return magic. That's actually pretty sick. Okay. Dragon Wrist comes with Jelly and gets Lancer, which is... That's probably for... It's probably specifically for, Freya. Okay, Avenger. What does this do? Death Blow. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. And it's a big jump in power. He now has 70 attack, which I think puts him at the highest attack of our entire team. Is there a physical ring or dragon helm 50% each? I didn't see either. Not there. But I also figure that's just me not seeing it, so we'll have to look. We'll have to take another gander. Let's see. Also, there are dragon items, not dragoon items, but dragon items. It says dragon. The extra O is our choice to add, though. we add the O ourselves because we deserve it. Let's see, power belt. We're still working on that, so that's fine. Okay. Extension is almost... Oh, MP plus 10% is almost done. Pretty good. Demon Mail, don't really need it. Dragon Wrist. Items from Legend of Dragoon. Oh, is like... Are they the same items? Are they the same names, rather? I don't know if they're the same items, but they're the same names. Oh, wait, my brain just turned off. Doi. Brain. No, you know what? I just realized I'm sleepy. Nope, you know what? You're right. I just caught what you were doing. Yep, you're making a joke about the inventory from Dragoon. I got mixed up because I was like, oh, it's teasing. Yeah, my brain just went like, I think it was because I was like, oh, I was focused on the inventory. Crap, I was focused on the inventory stuff. That's just me being, I'm max goofing it now, I guess. Wow, that is actually huge. Really? Holy crap. The only downside is if I run into anybody who resists holy damage, I'm gonna die. Well, if anybody resists my damage, I will die. That is fine. Ooh. Reflect, Shell, and Protect. Okay, that's good. Not too bad. I see. Had to clip it. It's like a camera, like one of those cameras that you can just buy at the store. Let's see. Just like immediately hit the button. Let's see, ribbon. Oh, that's right. She's working on Medina and Guardian Mog. Okay, we can leave that be. That's good. I think that's about right for that team. Okay. Oh, I should save my game. All right. I think I'm gonna call it here, just because I'm also noticing I'm starting to lose stamina very quickly, which is surprising because I've only been streaming for 2 hours. But I also realize it's midnight and I'm getting very eepy. So I do apologize for shorter stream, but at the same time, I recognize that I cannot have infinite energy. If I could generate infinite energy, that would be awesome. I feel like the tough thing is I don't think I could ever want to never sleep again. As much as it would be nice to be able to work 24 hours all the time and not have to sleep, I feel like dreaming is a big part of my workflow. Like the ability to truly stop what I'm doing and work through it. Don't worry, it's next week double time. Next week I have to 8-hour stream. I actually figured what I could do is maybe just like, given that my Saturday night next week might be free, I could make a Saturday stream. It'd probably just be another Sunday stream kind of thing. The other option I had was I was thinking about doubling up on one of the series games because I know that it would be both the games I'm playing are kind of long. The Falsebound Kingdom is kind of showing how long it's going to be. Given that we only tend to finish 2 or 3 missions at a time. So we'll consider it, but we'll see. It's one of those things where I have to look at my schedule and figure things out. So we got a raid from Bubs, so I feel like I should pay that forward and raid out somewhere if I can help it. I don't know where to, but I should do so. Let's see. I do know I'm very tired. My body is very much out. I might just need to go to sleep so I can, because I think my body's starting to actually just give. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I need to sleep. I should just get to bed as soon as I can. So I'll have to postpone that. Alrighty. So remember, Sunday, Halo. Make sure you show up. Honestly, I would like to see it. I could try Faust sometime. You know what? If I could, somehow, I feel like the thing I need to do is I need to make a list of games that either need a replay or a specific boss fight that I need to go back and revisit. I know that one of the ones I want to do is go back and revisit the Demi-Fiend and Satan in Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. I know also one of the other ones that I missed was Persona 5's entire like side thing, like the fight with Makoto from Persona 3 and his name is lost on me right now, Yu from Persona 4. Basically, I know that there are super bosses in Persona 5 I missed, and I kind of just didn't really make a move to even try. I'd have to reacquire Persona 5 though, so that would be a whole thing. And I know there's a couple other ones I can off the top of my head. And I know there's some other games that I think revisiting would be interesting. Or at the very least going back to that franchise or series. I know one of the ones that I've been kind of contemplating is doing, just because I want to have an excuse to talk about meta games, is I do want to talk about, because a meta game is basically a game within a game. And I wanted to talk about doing a Nuzlocke at some point, just to be able to discuss the interesting game design implications of imposing self-imposed rules onto a game that already has its own rules. And by adding further rules, what does that do to the design of the game? And it's interesting when I consider that sort of thing. You know, it's one of those things that's like fun to talk about, but hard to see in practice unless I go and play it. There's other super bosses and other stuff I've been thinking about with going back to certain games. But some of it's I want to do is edited video content rather than doing streams, full streams of them. Like the stuff with Shin Megami Tensei is one where it's like, okay, how am I going to do that without it being a whole other playthrough? And it's just a lot of me sitting quietly and grinding, which is not as fun. And I just saw an Ironmon Nuzlocke earlier today. I think I would want to just do like a very casual, like the most casual when we'll stream end. In a couple minutes, I'm just kind of yapping to. I just needed to get some talking out of me. I've had some stuff on my mind, but it's gonna end soon. I'm just like, I have some last thoughts on my brain. I feel like if I'm gonna do a Nuzlocke, it would be a little bit easier on myself. Like I'm not gonna lock out items or like, oh, I'm not gonna do like certain other major restrictions. I know one of the ones that I like is the duplicate clause, where you're not allowed to end up with duplicates of Pokemon. Which, can you do Discord timestamps using the timestamp system? I probably could. I tend to manually write down the timestamps if I need them. I know that the other one is if somebody clips a part of stream, I can just go grab the clip and then from there kind of estimate where I need to go if I need to go get the whole thing. A lot of the times if I edit down streams, it's just me going through and scrubbing through the whole thing. Nuzlocke I saw was everything was completely randomized. I think randomizer Nuzlocks are a whole different game. No, like it says the local time for the viewer. Oh, oh, that one. Oh yeah, I've done that before. Yeah, I've used that before. I use that for the stream announcements now. Actually, come to think of it, Julian, you showed me that set. I think you're the one who showed me the sesh, that website that I use now for Discord timestamps, and I put them in every stream announcement. So I do use that now. So it's a local time now. I use that now every time. I'm actually surprised you didn't see that yet. That's been up for the last month now. Actually. Because I've been using it, because you mentioned it, and then for the last month and change, I've been making sure that I use it. So it's like, I think one wasn't, you said 9 p.m. Oh, this one. Oh, yeah. Well, that was because I was in the middle, because it was a delay, and I was already in the middle of going somewhere. Because I was already on my way over to go see the show, so I was kind of like, oh, it'll be 9 p.m. and that was just my bad. Yeah, that one I didn't do that one because Yeah, it's like if it's a change of the schedule, I tend to forget, but when it's streams, I probably could start doing that when schedules go up. I guess I could also include something like that. I usually post the time and then what time zone the time is in so that, you know, conversions can happen, but we'll see. I'll have to make some adjustments to the system then. But yeah, no, I think randomizer Nuzlockes are their own difficulty rank because you don't know what will happen when you're playing a randomizer. And it's a lot harder, I think. I would like to do a randomizer thing at some point, just because I think that'd be fun. I think the only problem is that if you get a bad roll, then you're kind of just like done, which can kind of suck. I think I would like to start with a Nuzlocking just a plain old game and then do a randomizer. Because I feel like I don't know enough about Nuzlocks to do a Nuzlocke without having done one, just like a plain one. I know the game I want to do it for is Leaf Green, is Fire Red or Leaf Green, because I've tried, I think on my own time I've tried a few. I know I tried one a couple months ago. I tried playing one on my own time and I just wasn't, I'm not very into it on my own time. And a lot of it's also that I don't mod in rare candies. So you have to sit there and do the leveling, you know, the old way. And that can be a little slow. But yeah, alright. Apologies for shorter stream, but I'm happy that we got to spend time together. Thank you all for coming by. Thank you to everyone who came by. I couldn't stay to the end. I'm pretty sure that the month of September is going to have a lot of interesting releases and I'm going to have to shove my gaming schedule around a little bit so we can play certain things. And I do know that if the game is on track, if all my game's development is going really, really, really well, then I think it's very reasonable that my Halloween release date will be met. So and it's on a Friday, so I'm really hoping this goes well. But the earnest hope right now is that Madman's Dice will release on Halloween, on Halloween. And my objective, hopefully, I'm kind of gonna see how this works, is if I can help it, I'd like to try and find a way to get certain people like access to it before the day it comes out. Very much I have to do a lot of figuring it out, but I am also going to send emails and stuff and messages and try to get a lot of people hands on the game the day of. And hopefully the release will be big. It'll be fun, but we'll see. I am going to have a video trailer hopefully soon. I have to get it cleared by the people who own the music, because I am using music from that is not mine, as I've mentioned. Or at least I'm hoping so. I love their music, so I'm hoping that they say yes. All right. Protagonist Horror will be more likely to be seen on Halloween on the website. On Steam? Probably. And it's going to be a brand new release on Halloween, so I hope that helps it. I do have it up. I do have the Steam page up now. It is, if you guys use, I believe the command is Madman's Dice specifically. I do have a little link. I have the link now to the Steam page, and it does have a Steam page now. It just says coming soon. I think it actually says Halloween 2025 now. And if people wishlist it, if a lot of people wishlist it, it should help it get seen more. So if you want to support the game or support me or just help me get the word out, even if you don't get it, wishlisting it does help the game's visibility. So that would be, I'd be grateful. And of course, check out all the other stuff I do, all the other things, the books, Red Genie, of course. I do in every VOD, I include a link to Red Genie. Now I include Madman's Dice as well. Twitter and Blue Sky so that people can find out when things are going on. The Twitch so people can go to the Twitch and follow it if they want, and also check the stuff there. And at least one book. I actually have been doing a thing where I rotate through every book over time, try to link every single book I've written so that Across different VODs, you'll find different books recommendations there. And then, yeah, that's what's in the descriptions now. So make sure everybody checks those. So yeah, now whenever I see you guys next, goodbye for now and thank you so much. I will see you soon. I must go.